to the very first episode of High Stakes, Sky Ray, yours truly. Um, yeah, I'm very excited to be here. I've been wanting to do something like this for a very long time. Very into sports, herb, music, motivation, as you know. So that's kind of what this is going to be. Live stream series every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Um, or we're just kind of chilling, smoking, shooting the shit about what's new in the sports world, what's new in music. Um, Hit y'all with a little motivation. Might be a little different each time. Each episode's probably going to be a little different. Each episode is not really going to have, you know, too strict of a format or segments or anything like that. Because this is not necessarily a podcast. So I don't want to make it a podcast. I don't want it to be super overproduced like a podcast. I want it to be different. So that's why I'm doing live streams for the show. Um, could be different length each week, don't know. But yeah, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, just kind of vibing, talking about what's new in sports, what's new in music, what's new in my life. Um, yeah, it's gonna be real fun. So, got a few things I want to talk about today. What's good, Travis? How we doing? How we doing? My dog. Good to have you here, bro. Good to have you here. It's good to kick off the first episode. Oh, gang is here. What's up, Zach? Travis and Zach. Kicking off the first episode, right? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What beach? Man, I'm so excited for summer. You have no idea. Beaches, late nights, bumping my music. It's gonna be fun. A word? My little brother lives in Florida actually, and my best friend Yvonne. They live near like Clearwater. Roll a nice fatty filled with wax. Kick off the show. Well, obviously, I think the first thing on a lot of people's mind right now is NFL free agency. So I thought we'd get into that first. Yo, yo, what's up, Alfonso? Hey, that's cool. You went to Hawaii though. I've always wanted to go there. All right, but NFL free agency. Boy, do I have some things to say. So, for those that don't know, Travis knows I'm a Washington fan, Washington Commanders. Um, Mixed feelings, mixed opinions going into free agency so far. I thought, um, us having a lot of cap space, we would come into this off season spending a lot of money. Has not quite happened that way. I'm a little disappointed about it. Now, what I did say, I told my pops this, and then literally 10 minutes later, something happened. I was just like, the fact that we have not been this aggressive, this was on Monday, I think, um, with the amount of money that we have, I was like, I know our GM, Adam Peters, is lurking in the shadows, making a trade, right? I kid you not. Less than 10 minutes, I looked down at my phone and I said, "Ha, Pops, called it." And we traded for Laramie Tunsil. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. We have not had a lineman that good since Trent Williams. That's facts about Zach Ertz. But honestly, he was very crucial to Jaden's development last year. He balled out. So I'm hoping that, he can just be like a reliable target. We're not going to ask him to do as much. We got other tight ends we want to feature. So hopefully he can just be like more of a mentor. But anyway, I was very excited about the Laramie Tunsil trade. Stoked. But we are still sitting there with a shit ton of money. We've missed out on damn near every pass rusher. Trevis, I wanted to get fucking Josh Sweat. It didn't happen. His ass to Arizona to go lose. Don't know what that's about. And then we missed out on damn near every safety and didn't re-sign Jeremy Chin. So we have a dude. I think he's gonna fit in well with the defense. Will Harris. Mixed feelings about him, but aside from that, and Debo, of course, which happened before all this, we ain't done shit. We're just sitting there with boatloads of money and not spending it and letting all these beautiful free agents get signed. So, yeah, I'm a little fucking confused. I'm hoping, like I said Monday, all this means is Adam Peters is, lurking in the shadows, negotiating another wild trade for whether it be Trey Hendrickson, a running back, I don't know, a safety. We really need a fucking pass rusher at safety, though. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm excited about Kinlaw. Very excited about Tunsil. Stoked about Tunsil. Confused about the overall direction so far. Feel like we've missed a lot of good people. So yeah, that's my Washington rant. As far as other teams, Dallas ain't doing jack. Giants ain't doing jack. Actually, Giants got Javon Holland, and I wanted him. Which one? The one I posted today? Blap? It's out, Trevis. It dropped today. But, yeah, Dallas looks... Dude, I don't know what they're doing. What I'm really hoping for, this is just like a dream, pipe dream, is that Jerry cannot and doesn't want to afford Micah Parsons. And that Adam Peters is trying to pull off everything in his arsenal to get Jerry to trade Micah to DC. That's what I think is happening. I don't know. Time will tell, I guess, right? But yeah, Travis Blap is out now. Run it up. Use it for an edit, my guy. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm dreaming for. Dallas has fucked themselves. And then my dream scenario for the Giants, help them motherfuckers sign Kirk Cousins. So we can pick his ass off and sack him at least 4 times each time you play them. That's what I hope the Giants have to do. But yeah, I mean, looking elsewhere around the league, Patriots, damn. They spent some money in the first day. And they're going to be good, too. You best believe that, bro. Drake May, Mike Vrabel, the squad that they just put together in free agency. Patriots are going to be a problem very soon, sooner rather than later. Mike Vrabel said, fuck a rebuild. I'm going to spend this money. Elsewhere, I'm curious about Jacksonville. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm very curious about, dude, totally agree, Travis. Abdul Carter. Don't know where he's going yet, but because if I'm Tennessee, personally, I'm picking a quarterback. There's no point to pick whether it's Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter and have fucking Will Levis still remain your quarterback. Like, what's the fucking point? So you can remain 2-14 and go get the first pick again? Like, why? So personally, if I'm the Titans, as much as I want Abdul Carter, I'm picking a quarterback. And it's probably going to be Cam Ward. Unless they trade down. See that happening too. What's up, Daniel? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Talking sports. But yeah, I just don't see a scenario where Tennessee keeps Will Levis as QB1. It seems real fucking stupid, honestly. Like, they have to draft a QB. I'm excited to see what Jacksonville does. I guess, like, the news that we're all kind of waiting on is A-Rod. See what he's doing. I think it's going to be Pittsburgh. Like, if you're Pittsburgh, I don't think you go and get DK Metcalf and sign him to that deal unless you have a plan in place. And I think that plan was Aaron. And they did that to somewhat intrigue Aaron, you know? See what else? Fucking Sam Darnold. Seattle. Weird. Didn't see that shit coming. Did not see the whole Geno to Vegas, Sam to Seattle domino. Did not see Fields to the Jets until like. My bad, y'all. My mic fell. I did not see Geno going to the Jets until that day, really. So yeah, there's been a couple surprises, a couple things not so surprising. Damn, you think Genty's going 5? I don't know, man. 5 seems high. You know what I just realized? Mic clip broke. That's fucking tragic, bro. I hope so, Adam. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know how long you've been in the chat, but But I was saying earlier, like on Monday, I was very disappointed, and I was like, there has to be a plan. He has to be doing okay. So I was saying like, to my pops, I was like, the fact that we got all this money and we're just sitting on it, we have signed just Kinlaw. I was like, I bet you Peters is cooking up a trade. 10 minutes later, the Tunsil shit gets announced. Um, and as you know, nobody had nobody in the world had him getting traded. No articles had him linked to us or anything like that. That was fucking Adam Peters being Adam Peters. And I don't know, the same thing. Like, since then, we really haven't spent much fucking money. We're sitting on 60 mil, and a lot of good free agents have now been signed. I was going through like the safety situation, I was going through the pass rusher situation. Um, so yeah, I have very mixed feelings and opinions on our free agency so far. I'm a little concerned. Um, like why we're just sitting on fucking 60 mil. Exactly. Like, well, we have like Wagner, but he's still playing so dominant. But we will need to replace him eventually. Um, yeah, man. I'm a little confused. I'm a little worried. I'm a little concerned. Pass rusher market is basically dead. Safety market, we really shit the bed there and fucking waited for everybody to go. Got outbidded by the Giants on Javon Holland. I don't know, man. I love Adam Peters. I trust his plan. Ultimately, I trust his plan. But I'm like, what the fuck? Homie better be cooking up another trade. And then I was also saying, my dream scenario is that he's on the phone with Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones, we both know, does not want to, nor can he pay Micah Parsons right now. They do not have the ability to, especially after the Garrett deal. So what I'm hoping for is yeah, exactly. Is that he's on the phone trying to get Micah and doing everything in his power to get Micah. That's what I hope. Is that a pipe dream? Probably. But Micah has now said on numerous occasions that he wants to play for Dan Quinn again. He has a fucking man crush on Jaden Daniels. As do I. But yeah, man. I feel 50-50 about this. I think we got two really good players. I think Kinlaw is going to have his best year with us in this defense for sure. Um, very excited about him. Very excited about Tunsil. But really fucking confused on the overall lack of spending. All this fucking bullshit about how players are asking their agent if they can join Washington, yada 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 yada. We have not done shit. That's not true. I won't say we haven't done shit. We haven't spent a lot of money though. and it's concerning. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about Micah. I saw a report today. I mean, not a report. It was fucking Ryan Clark mouthing off saying 49ers should blow it up and trade McCaffrey. I don't see that happening. But hey, I'm down. He's old. He's injury prone. But we don't need him to fucking play every down. I would love that shit. And I'm sure Adam Peters is thinking. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just looking around at like the Patriots, for example, how much money they spent. And I'm like, what the hell? I would love for us to follow that route. I think Cam's going number 1. Tennessee. I think they keep their pick and just call it a day and pick Cam. That's my personal opinion. But free agency's not done. It really just started today, technically. So I know there's plenty of great players still out there. And like I said, I know Peters could be lurking in the shadows trying to pull off a trade. So just hoping that that's the case. Hopefully for a fucking pass rusher, bro. Or safety. Or running back. Or T. Higgins. Yeah, we'll see. But alright, switching gears. NBA. This MVP race. It's gotten very interesting the last couple days. So damn, that motherfucker still ain't retired yet? Yeah, he should fucking retire. Dude's like my dad's age. No offense, Pops. But yeah, MVP race. I love Shea, right? I think he's amazing. I think he's the best scorer in the league right now. And he's cementing himself as one of the greatest of all time. But I don't know, man. I just don't know how you can. Like, if you're Jokic, he's averaged a triple double again, and he's having one of his better seasons, if not his best season. Like, I don't know, man. Later, Trev. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. But I don't know, man. What I'm witnessing from Jokic is just next level fucking basketball. It's crazy. I was telling my brother, it's literally like watching art as a basketball fan. Like, he is so smart and just so skilled, man. It's crazy. So I don't know. Like, Jokic to me is still the better all around player. I think Shea is amazing. And like, if he puts up another 50 piece or two, then maybe you do have to give it to him. But I don't know, man. Like, when he beat, this is why I say it got interesting recently. When they played each other, OKC and Denver, the first time recently, I was like, damn, that was a statement win from Shea, dropping 40 or whatever. And then they play a back-to-back the next night, and Jokic goes the fuck off, and they beat OKC. So my mind changes a little bit. Um, it's very close. It's super close. Definitely closer than last year for sure. Um, but I don't know, man. I'm still like I'm leaning towards Jokic just because he's so good all around. The numbers that he's putting up, the fucking 30, 20, and 20 game that's never been done before. How do you like I don't know how you can't give it to him after that. That shit was like, damn, 30, 20, 20. I was talking to my dad. I was like, how do you even have the time to do that in a fucking game? That's so much ball handling. Like, pause. But I don't know, man. It's fucking tight. Right now, I think I'd have a slight edge for Jokic over Shea, but it's definitely close. I'm very excited to see how, next couple weeks play out. End of the NBA season, or regular season. See how that ends and whatnot. Because I think they're both going to be gunning for it. Like, you could tell in that first game the way they were both jacking up threes. I was like, both these motherfuckers want the MVP. They know what this game means. You could tell. So, yeah, I think it'll be very interesting. See how that closes out. Me and my bro were also talking about the playoffs today. And obviously, my Wizards are not in it. So, fucking afterthought there. Nothing to worry about there. I'm gonna have to be a fan of another team. I think it's going to be the Lakers because I have a crush on LeBron James. Yeah, I am a LeBron stan. I can't even lie. So I definitely want to see him get another ring. And it's just incredibly entertaining watching him and Luka. So excited for him to get back from injury. See them in the playoffs. See how well Luka holds down the fort the next couple games. So yeah, I definitely got my eye on them. I think they have a legitimate shot to win it. I think the Warriors have a legitimate shot to win it. They've looked really good ever since they added Jimmy. We were talking about specifically teams that, we thought didn't really have a shot. And to me, I know this is a hot take, but I just don't think the Thunder have any real chance of making it to the finals. I don't even know if they're going to make it to the Western Finals, bro. And that is no knock on Shea or that team. They are incredible. They've played incredible. I just think when it comes to a 7-game series against somebody like a Jokic, who's been there so many times, I don't think that they're ready. They are such a young team. And Denver's experienced now. They've had that squad together for a minute, that core. And I don't know. That's not me saying that Denver is my favorite. I just think whoever OKC ends up playing, whether it's the Warriors or the Lakers, like, I just don't think they have a shot once they meet one of those teams that's very experienced, personally. And that is no disrespect to Shea and his incredible season. But things change in the playoffs. NBA fans know that. That's why I think Cleveland ultimately is going to end up still being all right because they got Donovan Mitchell. He's a vet. Jared Allen, vet. I wouldn't really say Garland and Mobley are quite there yet, but they've been around the block now. They've been in the playoffs. They know what it feels like. Um, so I think they're gonna be strong on the East. I think the Bucks are gonna be strong on the East when it comes down to it. Um, I'm not sure about the Knicks. Knicks are a big ass question mark for me. They looked really good at certain times, and then they crumbled in certain moments. Boston, of course, still looks dominant. They're gonna be a problem, like always. Um, but I don't know, man. Like that OKC Denver game was very telling. So was that Boston Cleveland game recently. The fact that Cleveland came back from that and looked like unfazed, especially Donovan Mitchell, that showed me like, okay, you give this team 7 chances to get past Boston. I think Donovan Mitchell will just refuse to fucking lose, bro. Like, he looked fucking pissed off during that comeback against Boston, and I loved it. It was great. So, yes, I think when, I don't know, push comes to shove, I don't know if Boston's the best team in the East anymore. I think it's definitely Cleveland. Obviously by record, but I don't think it goes through the defending champs no more. I think Cleveland's going to be the team to beat in the East. Yeah, Knicks confusing. I don't know what to think of them right now. Man, Cat has just been hella inconsistent, I feel like. I don't know how good of an addition he was or not. Like, he filled a void, what they needed at times, but then, like, man, he just had big games against teams that, like, they really wanted to win against. He just disappeared or got in foul trouble. So, yeah, I'm a little lost on the Knicks. Let me pull up my laptop, look at the standings again. I was doing this earlier, going through them. I was talking about Detroit. Like, it's so cool to see them successful again. I'm such a big Cade fan. That kid is incredible, bro. He's gonna be a superstar. So, like, they're gonna be in it, but same thing. Like, I'm not saying that OKC is on the same caliber as the Pistons. They're obviously way better, but same situation. Like, they're very inexperienced. They're very young. I think when push comes to shove and they have to play a team like Boston or the Cavs or the Bucks, I don't really think Detroit has a shot. Next year, though, yeah, I think Detroit, OKC, they're gonna be a fucking problem on each side. Okay, looking down. Pacers, they're playing hot right now, which is good to see. Like, it's always good to see teams end the year strong and head into playoffs with momentum. And normally those teams stay hot in the playoffs. So Tyrese is playing real well. Siakam, I don't know, but they're kind of like a question to me too. Tyrese disappears a lot of the time. So I don't know. I don't know if they're quite ready to play a team like Boston or Cleveland. Been same thing. Too inconsistent, too young. I don't really think Miami has a legitimate shot. I don't really think Atlanta has a legitimate shot. And then heading over to the West. Yeah, Thunder 1, Nuggets 2. Nuggets are obviously, still going to be a problem. Lakers, problem. One of my favorites. Same with the Nuggets. Grizzlies, man. This is a team that me and my bro were talking about. Hey. Sorry, Zach. You're probably so bored. Me just fucking rambling about sports and shit. But I love you for being here. And thank you, Travis, for coming back. I'm just going through the NBA standings right now, talking about playoffs and shit. But Memphis, specifically, is a team that me and my little bro were talking about. Ja is playing like a fucking maniac. So is Desmond Bain. And they are just whooping teams with no Jaren Jackson. I haven't looked recently as far as when Jaren Jackson is coming back. If he's coming back, I'm going to pull that up now. Because you add him back to the mix, and I don't know, man. Because, like I said before, they're one of those teams that's playing hot, going into the playoffs with momentum. Okay, so it's a sprained ankle, and he almost came back tonight. But yeah, they got momentum. I don't know, man. They could be one of them teams that gives people a lot of problems. They have talent, every position on the court. Ja's playing really fucking well while injured. So I don't know, man. I feel like they could give teams fits, and the fact that they've moved all the way up to 4, crazy. Rockets, same thing. I think experience is going to be a problem there. Though they're a good team in the future, they're going to be just fine. Warriors, problem. And I don't think they're going to end the season as the 6th seed either. I think they're going to be a little higher than that. And same thing with the Timberwolves, bro. Ant Edwards, Julius Randle, they're all like, coming back to strength, finding their gel again. Ant in the playoffs. Nobody wants to see that, man, in a 7-game series. Nobody wants to guard Julius Randle in a 7-game series. And then the last 2, man, that's crazy. Suns are trying to get 3 games up to get the Mavs out of the playoffs still. That's wild. But 8 and 9, Clippers and the Kings, they are also huge question marks for me. I think with experience, the Clippers could probably win some games just with Harden and Kawhi and Zubac even having been there and done it. I think they'll probably be a hotter team in the playoffs. And same thing with the Kings, honestly. They got a bunch of experience. They got a bunch of vets, but it's just they've been an interesting team ever since the trade, the Levine trade. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of fucking scorers on the same team, so it's weird to watch sometimes. But yeah, once they get Sabonis back, they could definitely be a problem. I could see that. But yeah, my favorites personally, in the East, I think I'm gonna take the Cavs in the East. Part of me is a little tempted to take the Bucks. I feel like Dame might come into the playoffs with a fucking vengeance. But I don't know, man. The Cavs have just looked dominant all year. And the fact that they've gone on several of these 10-game, 15-game win streaks and whatnot, I just don't see a scenario where somebody's going to win 4 on them. Especially in the East, It's not as competitive. So I'm gonna take the Cavs in the East. And then the West, bro. Fuck. Tough, man. Tough. You know what I would love? I don't think it's possible. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the Lakers Warriors Western Finals. That would be lit. So I don't know, man. West is hard. I think I'm gonna say the Lakers. Just because I don't know, man. I don't think that team can be stopped. JJ's been coaching his ass off. There could be a team with size that takes advantage, and that could be Cleveland in the finals, maybe, if they face off. But the way that they shut down Jokic, that shit was very telling to me. Now, can they do it 4 times? I don't know. Multiple times against other good centers? I don't know. Throughout the playoffs? That's going to be tough. It's going to take a lot of good coaching from JJ. But the way that they did stop Jokic in that game was very convincing to me. It made me think that they legitimately have a shot to go all the way. But that is going to be tough, and teams are going to know that going into each game, that they have no size, that they're playing small, and centers can fucking abuse them. Good centers. So I think I'm going to take the Lakers on the West. Lakers versus Cavs, NBA Finals. How crazy would that be? LeBron versus Cleveland? Bro, I didn't even think about that. That would be nuts. Tickets on that would go crazy. Yeah, man. I think that's what it's going to be. That's my prediction. You heard it here first on High Takes. High Stakes. See, I'm already high. Lakers, Cavs, NBA Finals. And, fuck. I can't pick a winner right now. Maybe I'll do that next week. I can't. I would think that Cleveland, just because they have so much size and a deep team, that they'd be able to win a series. As much as I love LeBron and Luka, I think Cleveland would win the series. Who do I want to win? The Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a Kobe diehard. I'm a Luka fan. Like, I would love to see LeBron get another ring. But I don't know, man. If it's the Lakers versus the Cavs, that'd be tough. It would be tough. But that's my prediction. I don't have a prediction on the win yet. I can't commit to that. I would lean towards the Cavs, but I can't say that. I can't commit to that. But I think the finals is going to be the Cavs versus the Lakers. That is my prediction. But yeah, man, I'm excited to talk more playoffs as we get into it more on this show. It's gonna be fun. It'll also be fun to get into free agency recap as more things go on and as we get closer to the draft. Definitely going to be having a lot to talk about there, so that'll be real fun. Switching gears to March Madness, a little college hoops. I need to do a lot of research for the tourney. I've been following a little here and there throughout the year, trying to stay up with it. Been watching some teams here and there. Obviously, I know Auburn's going to be a problem. I know Bama's going to be a problem. I know the Bama team well from last year. So I'm excited to see what they do. I'm a big Mark Sears guy. I think Marquette also, same thing. They've lost some dudes, but Cam Jones, problem with the basketball. So Marquette's going to be a team I'm watching. Alabama's going to be a team I'm watching. Auburn. Tennessee. 100%. Shout out my Uncle Mike. Putting me on game. Tennessee sports going crazy. Yeah, when it comes to college sports, I have no fucking loyalties because I'm a college dropout. So I don't give a fuck. I'll root for everybody and nobody at the same time. I have no fucking loyalties. I will shit on a fucking Virginia sports team. Sorry, Virginia, but it is what it is, bro. Although, that being said, would be crazy to see George Mason get into the tourney. They're having a wild season. Maybe the best they've ever had. I don't know. But I think one of those teams is going to get in. Either Georgia Mason or VCU. I know that they're like the top two in the conference, and they're like neck and neck. I think VCU beat George Mason recently, but I think one of them will get in for sure. Oh, Duke, obviously. Gonna be watching them with Cooper Flag for sure. Hopefully, he's a future wizard. That's the goal. That's the plan. But I'm getting nervous about that. I think homie's gonna fucking go back to school and just rake it in NIL money. I'm gonna be very sad. I really fucking want him, man. The Wizards deserve him. We have been through so much shit for the last 5 years. Just like the Commanders before them. Yeah, the Wizards have been fucking rough to watch, dude. It's been very, very disappointing. I think fucking 13 wins on the year or something. It's been brutal, but the recent year, so I got high hopes. If we get Cooper Flag, shit, man. Shit. We out of here. Other than that, though, I haven't really been following like prospects outside of him just because he has so much fucking hype right now. But I should probably do that. Oh, I know the other kid, DeBonsa, AJ DeBonsa, or something like that. But yeah, I got my eye on a couple teams for March Madness. No predictions yet. Too early. But I'll definitely be doing a bracket. We'll probably have an episode on this show where I'll go through my bracket and whatnot, go through my picks. So that'll be fun. A little high stakes March Madness edition. So yeah, that'll be real fun. Maybe we'll watch some games or something while we stream. I don't even know if that's fucking allowed. I ain't trying to get my content taken down by Big Ten Network or whatever. I don't know. It should be good. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing some March Madness stuff for the show. That'll be real fun. Very excited about that. And probably some draft stuff too for the NFL. Travis, if you're still here, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm very excited about what this could turn into. It's been a good first episode so far. Um, I'm just a sports fan, sports junkie, so for me to just have an opportunity to just rant and ramble about my favorite topics and favorite sports once a week, I think it's gonna be good. Just like a good thing for my brain, um, to have another hobby and to kind of intertwine it with my music career in a way. I think it could be really cool. Um, but yeah, we're gonna keep it loose, man. Like I said, I don't want it to have like any set segments or structure or anything like that. I want it to stay kind of low key and keep it simple, man. Um, when I'm ready to do a podcast, which is something I really, really want to do, it's definitely a dream and a goal of mine, and it will happen. I just really want to do it right. And I know there's people out there that would be like, oh, well, you're just always going to say that, and then you're never going to do it. That's just procrastination. Nah, man. Like, I know that I don't have the time to give to a podcast right now. As much as I want to, as much as I would love to, I got other shit that I really need to push right now. Being, you know, my butter, and that is music. So I just really need to stay focused on that, stay focused on my career, stay focused on all the shit that's coming next. This spring, this summer, I'm gonna be working my ass off, shooting a bunch of content, editing a bunch of content, traveling, possibly even moving, which means tearing down the stew at some point, unfortunately. So there's just going to be a lot on my agenda, and I know that I don't have the time to give to a podcast, but one day I will. And when I do, I'm going to make it the fucking best shit in the world. I'm going to work my ass off on that shit and give all my time to that shit. And I really want to wait until I can do that. Um, but to compromise my itch, um, I did this, and I think it's a good way to start and a good way for me to practice and kind of venture into that realm um, of streaming and Twitch and podcasting and doing shows and just talking more. It's a good way to just like get reps under my belt. Um, and it's fun for me. I don't do enough things that like bring me pure joy that are like hobbies. So because I'm just always so busy and like I love music. It's the love of my life, but a lot of times it feels like work um because it is my job, and as much as I love it, sometimes it's exhausting to just wake up and push music every day, and sometimes I have to take a step back and put my mind on a different hobby of mine, and that's what this is for. So to scratch that itch of wanting to do a podcast. Um, I thought of this idea, and I think it's going to be really cool, really fun, really good opportunity for me to learn and practice. Like I was saying, um, it's going to be real cool. So I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. It's going to be really fun. Like I said, it's called High Stakes. This is the first episode. We're going to be doing it every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Um, till further notice. If that changes, I will definitely let y'all know. But for now, that's what we're rolling with. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I hope y'all are too. As far as updates for me, man, a lot. It's been busy lately. Uh, the Matt Rife shit was absolutely wild. It kind of, I have mixed feelings about that. It like it changed my life in a lot of ways, and I know that a lot of eyes are on me, and my numbers are going up. But this is gonna sound so fucked up. Part of me was a little like bitter and disappointed that he hasn't reposted yet. Not bitter at him. I know he's a busy dude, and maybe he just hasn't had the time. But like, I definitely got my hopes up for that shit. And hasn't happened yet. It's only been 6 days. I'm gonna give it time. All my biggest songs are ones that blew up like months after they had dropped. And they got like their big streaming days, weeks, months after they had dropped. So I know that that's typically how it works. So I'm not like, I ain't sweating it. I'm hoping, I'm thinking that he will repost or reshare eventually. But man, it's like, fuck, I put so much into this drop. I put so much money into advertising and promo on this drop just because he reposted that snippet, and then to drop the song and like not have him plug it. It's like, fuck, man. Fuck. I was really counting on that. Really hoping that would happen. Still thankful, obviously. That's what I don't want to like get mistaken is I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am so thankful for him reposting the snippet and following me on Instagram, bro. Crazy. But fuck, man. If he could plug the song, be out of here. And same thing with Perkins, man. Like, I thought that shit was gonna be played on ESPN. So I don't know. Like sometimes I get my hopes up, and I think that's good. Um, like I always set my goals and my bar as high as possible. Uh, and I don't always hit that, but that means I can just keep working towards it, right? So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pressing. I'm gonna be posting some more Matt Rife clips tonight, so be on the lookout. YouTube channel, they'll be up. Um, be tagging the shit out of them. So I ain't giving up. But yeah, man, it's been hella busy since that. Uh, two of like the bigger drops of my career, honestly, with Perkins and Matt Rife, and then shit, the other songs that all the 2025 joints have gone crazy so far. Like Good Times, Liquor, X Girl 2, Kendrick Perkins, Matt Rife, and then we got the new one out. Uh, Blap Freestyle. But yeah, man, it's been going up, and TikTok's been going up, so that's cool. We're nearing 11,000 followers over there. YouTube is getting ready to hit 4,000 subscribers, so that's cool. Feeling thankful, feeling blessed. I just know I gotta keep working, keep grinding. But yeah, like I said, those are the updates. Blap Freestyle just dropped, so run that up. Sin, what's good, my dog? You're just catching the end of it, but good to see you, my bro. But yeah, man. Blap Freestyle out now. All platforms. Run it up. Add it to your Spotify playlist, Apple Music playlist, whatever it is that y'all do. Keep running up Matt Rife. Keep running up Kendrick Perkins. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff on the way as far as content, as far as music, videos. It's going to be real fun. And like I said, I'm really excited to continue doing this show. I think it's going to be just a real neat opportunity for me to learn, for me to chit chat and get to know y'all better, for me to kind of like venture into one of my hobbies and combine it with my music career. Um, and yeah, it's like I said, I know I can't do a podcast right now as much as I want to. I don't have the time to, but to scratch that itch, this is my compromise. Um, and I think it'll be real fun. So y'all know the deal. High stakes. This is episode 1. We will be here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, that is. And yeah, just shooting the shit, smoking, talking sports, talking music, updates in my life, motivation type shit, sobriety type shit. It's gonna be a little different each week. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the first episode. Much love. I would call it a success. We had all my peeps show up. Chat was rolling for a minute. Views have stayed steady the whole time. Um, as I create more announcements about it and hype it up some more, I think it's only gonna get bigger. So yeah, good first start. Can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, keep running up the new music. Black Freestyle out now. Sin, Zach, Trevis, Adam, my dogs, Daniel. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Much love. Hope y'all have a beautiful evening. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to High Stakes. Later.